Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Thousand Arms. So last time we left off, actually had been doing quite a bit of updates in order to get Mill and Nelsha up to intimacy level 6. So did finally do that. Now we can kind of continue on with the main story, which we're supposed to be heading to Myscantonia, which not really 100% on where it should be at, actually. Might actually need to head back to Langoon. Possibly travel around the left landmass a little bit. Alright, starting off nicely with dodge. Yeah, 2 attacks take them down, so the only way that they're really getting any, you got Nelsha taunting here. Draining 0 of their EP, so it looks like they don't use EP. Which is kind of odd because he's casting spells. I don't know how he's casting spells if he doesn't use any EP at all. But yeah, so I'm going to head back into the Langoon and try to traverse the outside of the left continent a little bit to probably head up to the northern side. So luckily there doesn't seem to be any kind of there's no random encounters out in the open world, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just kind of sail around as I like. But I do need to find a beach where I can actually land and get off, so I can kind of traverse the area a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, there is a entrance to the woods, the Misty Woods, on the other side. So does that mean that I actually need to go up and find an alternate path through the woods in order to get to Myscantonia like I'm supposed to? Also, I don't know if the Langoon is the only vehicle that I actually travel with. Might actually get like a flying vehicle to go to some of these other places that don't really seem to have beaches or anything. Looks like I can get up here. Seem to be beach anywhere over here. Yeah. Alright, well. So basically had to get Nelsha because she's the only one that can actually take us to Myscantonia. Alright, so no ways to get off from there. well, this is the first time I'm seeing these guys. And silent spell. Great. I guess it's a good thing that I don't really use spells on random encounters. Otherwise, that might be a little bit annoying. So we got Helene Sharing, that's going to increase agility. Alright, a high elixir, that's pretty good. I guess doing some random metals isn't bad, just because I do need to kind of recuperate my elemental power. Just because I spent all of it taking Nelsha and Mill and Days. As well as reforging my weapons to get new spells and special abilities. Alright, 2 fire spirits. So, offensive power down, defensive power down, defensive power increase, speed plus. So yeah, she doesn't have any cure spells. Which, now that I think about it, I guess the only way to actually get cure spells would be to decrease Sodina's intimacy level. Because apparently I only get, alright, well, Helline's taunting, so that's going to reduce their agility. So apparently I can only get spells at certain intimacy levels with the girls. So I'm not sure what the game really kind of expects you to do there. If you're just supposed to kind of avoid actually like getting intimacy level ups. Let's see here. If you're supposed to like avoid intimacy level ups until you actually get all the characters. Because otherwise, I mean, like, kind of sucks that all the characters can't get all the spells. Alright, 2 Helen Wolves. Looks like, I believe these guys only attack frontline, so I can go ahead and heal plus mice. Magic power is already up to 1,000, so doing pretty good on that side. Alright. So I'm just trying to take an alternate path here to see if, because I know going right at the fork with the trees and the stumps, takes us to the... takes us to the Ghost Village. But I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of this area on an alternate path. I guess I could try going back to the Ghost Village and seeing if there's another path that I can take from there. Alright, so getting a couple of level ups here. Not super important. Alright, it's just a round... Okay, round path around the tree. I will prep a heal plus here for ice. Just taking a little bit of damage. Alright, far less damage than what I've been taking from that. Yeah, she also... Kylie also doesn't have Might Guts as well. And I believe that was a Weakness spell, so I would have to also reduce Weakness intimacy level in order to get Might Guts on everyone as well. And to that point, I probably also need to lower Kylene's... I would need to lower Kylene's intimacy in order to get whatever her initial spells were, because I like rushed her to level 5, I think. I think the only way I can do that is by like either taking them on bad dates, or possibly give them like bad gifts. Just gonna go ahead and throw down a new save here. This takes us back to the Ghost Village. I am gonna quickly just rest up here. Because, I mean, I might as well. It's not like I'm hurting on money or anything.
Wake up, mice! Come on!
We don't need to save because we just saved right outside. Alright, so I guess there's the path to the right where the save Damashi was. And I can try heading down that path and seeing if that takes me to a different place, because I didn't see any like different exits for... Okay, so a save to another save. Okay, I guess. If I could get a crit or a multi-attack on one of these guys, it just one-shots them. Does that do less damage based on the amount of health they have or something? Because the back row guys seem to do much more damage whenever they actually get their spell off. Whereas the front row guys just kind of seem to only do like 50 damage or so. Kylan's Chariot is going to give us a agility increase. Doesn't really do anything against spells though. Yeah, so their back row just seems to do more damage than the front row does. That's new, so that looks like straight north just isn't the right answer. Alright, got a single fire spirit here. Must have already taken some damage from them using their spell. So I'm going to go ahead and just prep this high potion. Well, actually, probably won't need to, because that attack knocks back their ability. So I can just get a second attack off as long as they don't dodge. Takes them out. Try this path. Alright, so another save. And this looks different from all the other previous places that they were all placed at. Okay, that might be why. So, it looks like it's a different spell that's being cast because, this doesn't have the explosion in the middle, so it's not doing as much damage. I'm just going to have Nelsha just high potion kind of here. So when there's the explosion in the middle, that's typically when they take like 100 damage. But when there's no explosion in the middle, it's only 50 damage. Well, I'd have far more gold than I do magic points. So replacing items is a little bit easier. Okay, looks like we headed in the right direction. So meanwhile,
At last the time has come. The time to realize my dream. With this dark sword, I can manipulate the flame of the light as I wish. Well done, Dark Master.
Thank you, sir.
My dream will soon be fulfilled. What I need now is the 5 holy flames of the light, and that kid has them.
I mean, that seems like kind of a big oversight if you're just letting the one person go around and collecting them when you actually need them. Probably should have been looking for them yourself.
When I have the 5 flames, I will go to the moon, and I will become a god!
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Alright, so it looks like that might be Myscantonia right there. Which if it is, then Nelsha didn't show us anything. Yeah, I have to go this long way around. Alright, so we got a bunch of wind spirits now. I'm just gonna go with a clone and make this a lot easier of a fight on myself. Only one of them died from over 300 damage. Okay, then I'm glad that I did that. Otherwise that would have taken a lot more attacks than... Yeah, 'cause I'm still only doing 188. That was basically 2.5 attacks by itself. Alright, now she's getting some points. I'm already up to 2,500 on my my MP. Which it just kind of feels weird having magic energy being called EP, whereas what she used to go on dates is called an MP. Okay, just a regular Dom machine. Well, I can actually just kill plus the Dom machine because it's an undead creature. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but it is actually doing damage from the backline, which is nice. And of course they retreated. Yeah, they've only got like a 5% chance to not retreat with us, and then like we just for some reason can never retreat. Let's see, is this the place that we're supposed to be going? Alright, so So Nelsha says, that's Myscantonia. The big building is a really old library. She says, I bet the thing at the top... I bet the thing in the top left of the screen is an elemental beast. It must be protecting the building. So I'm guessing that they're talking about like a fourth wall kind of thing, where if you're looking at the screen, the top left is an elemental beast. And Nelsha says, huh? What do you mean by that? Zenita says, perhaps there's something inside the building that needs the protection of an elemental beast. He says, okay, let's get moving, mice. Well, I thought this was supposed to be a town, but it looks like it's just ruins with fights in it. Got a very interesting creature called a blade being here. It doesn't seem to be very much health, because it only dealt 7 damage and healed 7 HP. So. Checking around here to see if any possible items that I could pick up. These guys don't seem to really have too much HP, maybe about like 300 or so. Alright, so we got Nelson Sharing, that's going to increase agility. Yeah, so 188 and 139. It's what? Just barely over 300, not even 350. Alright, got a free high potion out of that. And I don't know why it made me screen transition for this. It could have just ended the road at the screen transition and just been like, okay, there's nothing else here. Alright, I do just want to basically use a summon here, but I now know that this place is not really a town, which I thought it was, because Elsa said that she was from here. So I know that I'm not going to be able to actually rest up while I'm here. If I could, then I wouldn't mind using the summons, but... Yeah, these things aren't doing like crit before I had to do a basic attack on him. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not really sure that there is a... Like, there is very much of a point to trying to get all the girls increase in their intimacy levels. Just because then it just kind of changes all the characters into the same character. Just with different, like, HP values and DP values. Because they all learn the same spells, or they can all learn the same spells. Then, I mean... That just kind of makes them super interchangeable. And the only difference is, like, I guess the aesthetic that you like of the character. Which, I mean, is good in one aspect because it means that you're not limited, really, by specific characters or anything. But it does also mean that the characters don't really have, like, their own individual stats or characteristics when it comes to, like, spells, what they can cast, or things like that. So, like, the only real point behind, like, using Lena over, maybe Kylie is that Lena has, like, more hit points to work with. And slightly less, EP. Okay, so he double dodged that. Although I guess the alternate cheers does kind of give you a slight difference with I guess there is that. Spells aren't super powerful, which is kind of nice. Alright, getting Nelsha some desperately needed level ups. She's now level 37. Which actually I kind of want to swap off Kylene for Sodina. And that's just because Sodina does have more healing power, but she also has her cheer, which recovers hit points, and then Nelsha has her cheer, which recovers elemental power, or my magical power. So they both have something that's kind of interesting. Alright, we got a tank turtle here. So yeah, so Sodina just has, like, literally, like, all of the spells. I mean, and that makes sense because she's been with us the entire time, so with every level up. Of course, other than, like, the ones that I missed with, like, Kylie and things like that. Alright, multi-hit for 174. Finish him off. I do kind of hope we get to the point where we start receiving some group heal spells. Because enemies do have a lot of group attack options. Okay, that's just using it. But having group heal spells would actually be kind of nice because it would allow me to actually heal my entire party rather than individually going through. Because the backline only gets one command for 2 characters, but they have 2 health bars back there, so when they do a multi-attack, it hits both my backline. So that gives me everything I need to try to heal. Versus them being able to cast one spell that damages all of the characters. Nelsha is starting to look a little wounded, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw just a regular cure on her. Probably only gonna do like 60 HP of healing, but I mean that's better than nothing. I just don't want to waste too much DP. I can go into the menu and here basically is not in the active party. So 118, so that did more than a single spell, so that's kind of a decent rate, I guess. Yeah, it's basically about 2 spells. Which is exactly how many extra spells I'm going to take here because the guy dodged. Actually, never mind. I managed to actually hit him with a crit. Actually, I don't think I gave Nelsha any accessories. Let's see here. Alright, so she has offense down, party HP recovery, drains HP from the opponent, and enemy defense down, and party offense up. Alright, so she has some pretty interesting special abilities. I've only really got Guard Bracer, which is going to increase her defense. Let's see here. Alright. But Wina's not doing anything with her points, so we can go ahead. So I'm pretty sure that I've given Musa Cure. Okay, so he actually can cure, so I can actually use his points to give everyone some hit points back. Alright, so now she says, here, we can get him from here. I says, okay, let's go. Okay, I was looking for items, but I guess, I was taking the right path rather than the item path. Big teddy bear, okay. Nelsha would probably like that. Gold earrings, Kylie probably like that. Frog story, that'd probably be something for Marion. Alright, so got a couple things moved around, so let's try. Let's see here. So Angel, alright, so that's just intimacy level up. Rusty Katana. Sounds like something that Soshi could use. I do need to find out what I can do with these rusty items. Well, there's this big crack in the ground that I can't get past. So, I guess I can't do anything here yet. 2 high potions, okay. Pretty much, giving back the ones that I used. Alright, let's see what this does. Okay. Looks like there's something to read here. If you happen to read this, you're pretty observant. Watch your step. To the other side because that opened up the path for me to go down this side and be able to actually access the other part of the room. So is there like an item restore feature or something that I missed? Okay. Okay, so it looks like I did both of those. Is there like an item restore feature that the rags can be like turned into a new costume for Nelsha? Alright, so those with evil intent turn back now. Alright, looks like a teleporter. Alright, so just some empty chests. Possibly chests that I shouldn't have opened. Alright, well. Another chest just kind of teleport me back, so I guess I should skip them. Okay, so it looks like it just takes me out the front of the library. Hopefully that doesn't make it so that I have to go all the way back around again. So, I just kind of hope that, now that I've opened up this path, I can just kind of walk in with no issues. Alright, looks like it. I have noticed that there haven't been any random encounters inside, which is, actually quite nice. I am still looking for treasure though. Okay. We've got an item shop in here. Increases damage from magic spells. That's pretty good. Revive EX recovers everything except bad statuses. So yeah, I can only afford one of these, but do want that. Guard armor or defense up, offense down? No. I'd rather keep my offense up because having good defense is nice, but if you're doing less damage, that means you're going to be taking more hits anyway. And even if you reduce all incoming damage by 50%, if it takes twice as many attacks to defeat the enemy, you're basically not reducing any of the damage at all. I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 books of wool. Just because that's nice to have, the ability to reduce incoming magical power. Alright, we got someone here for girl equipment as well. So we've got tea set, shell necklace, music box, and a gold hairpin. I'm guessing this shell necklace would probably be for possibly Kylene, just because she also has like that necklace. The tea set probably would be good for Kyoto. Music box, maybe that would be good for Sodina. And then the gold hairpin might be another one for Kylene. Wow, this guy just pulls an entire inn right out of the wall. Go ahead and check in.
Wake up, mice, come on!
We'll go ahead and we'll throw down a save. So one thing I haven't really mentioned is that I do really like games that base the cost of you staying at like an inn or at like a recovery place based on the number of characters you actually have in your party. So like if you have like 10 characters and it's like, okay, so it's going to be 10 gold per person. I really kind of like that kind of aspect. And we can do a date here, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Is this going to be to like a smithy or something? That's the only thing that didn't pop out of the wall. Yep. Alright, well, let's check and see if we have any just spare MP lying around. 144. Alright. Well, now that we found the town, we can head into the big door at the bottom of the stairs. Alright, so let's see what we got in here.
Who are you? How did you avoid being seen by Golda?
Wow, she's so beautiful. An example of perfection. Right, Musa? Huh? Man, he froze up on us again.
Who are you, and what brings you here?
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to barge in without permission. We came looking for the sacred altar. Don't worry, we're not thieves.
Sacred altar?
Yes, my name is Mice, and I'm the last apprentice of Jabal, the great spirit blacksmith.
Jabal's last apprentice? Is Jabal with you?
No, he was killed by the Empire.
Is that so?
You know Jabal? Who are you?
My name is Metalia, the Jewel Master. Jabal and I used to train together. I have been hiding in this library because I feared the Empire would abuse my power.
Wow, so sounds like Jebel really actually kind of got around a little bit, because being able to come all the way to Myscantonia. Or I mean, I guess he didn't necessarily come to Myscantonia because she could have left and gone somewhere else. But yeah, just kind of interesting that Jabal, kind of the seemingly kind of young guy, got to travel around and actually train with some interesting people.
Jabal felt there are still those who can coexist with the spirit, so he left in search of them.
What is this empire you talk of? We're fighting against the Dark Acolytes. I wonder if they're one and the same.
Mice, let me explain. Eons ago, the Master divided a flame from the heavens, the primordial flame, between the people of two lands. These people were called the Clan of the Light and the Clan of Darkness. The sacred altars were built by the Clan of the Light to protect their primordial flame. However, the Clan of Darkness abused the power of the primordial flame and destroyed themselves in the process. The Emperor of Dianova is the last surviving descendant of the Clan of Darkness. The Emperor seeks the holy flame of the light to rule the world. In order to do so, he's even become a machine. I assume that he's plotting to rule the world by using 5 flames of the light.
I was looking for something a little smaller.
What the hell is that? What?
I've shown the great power of Dianova to these feeble humans.
Excellent. His Majesty will be very pleased. Now head for Myscantonia immediately.
Myscantonia? Oh, that woman from the Clan of the Light. She is no match for Death Crimson. It will be a piece of cake.
Right, so Metalia says it's late. You may stay in the rooms upstairs. Okay. I mean, we did just rest, but... Alright, so Dina says, I guess we'll use the room next door. Elsha says, night-night, everybody. So Musa says, it's time to go to sleep. How often have I said this? So we have, twice? Or wasn't it 3 times? I think it was twice. I think it was twice before this. So I'm gonna say, wasn't it 3 times? I think it was once when, was once when we like first met him, and I think it was once again when we met Kylene. So then this will be the third time. This says, all right, so it looks like I got it right. So he says, ding ding, we have a winner. You received the Elixir EX that I just picked up.
Musa must have gone out to get some fresh air.
Alright, so it looks like we might be able to talk to our
I was
companions.
wondering, what motivates the Emperor? Metalia was saying that he is out to rule the world, but I'm not so sure. If he wants to rule the world, he could do it with the forces at his disposal. I feel his real plan is something far more sinister.
Alright, so we have, remember Metalia said that he's after the 5 holy flames. Or, forget it, let's talk about girls. I'm gonna go with A here.
Yes, the 5 holy flames of the light. What kind of power do they hold? I think you and I make a good team. Of course, it's a completely different story when it comes to girls.
Alright.
Hey, Nelsha, how do you feel about mice?
How does Nelsha feel about mice? Of course Nelsha likes him.
No hesitation, huh? So, Dina, what about you? You must like him too. Please, Kylene, don't ask me such a silly question. What about you then?
Yeah, the typical, like, I'm too embarrassed to answer, so I'm gonna turn the question back around on you.
What, me? Okay, I'll tell you. I like Soshi because he's sorta attractive with his weird quirks. Musa's a wild guy, but I think I can turn to him when I'm in trouble. And Mice, he's so fun to be with. I can forget everything when I'm with him.
Nelsha likes them all.
I guess I like them all too. This may sound a little corny, but I'm glad to have met you guys. I really am. By the way, what do you want to do when all this is over?
Nelsha will finish her training as the dressmaster. Then Nelsha will join the best brand name designers in the world. Her new brand will be called...
Wow, that sounds great! How about you, Sodina?
Didn't even let her finish. Alright.
What about me? How do you feel about mice?
Alright, so we have, I've got to hear this, or I'm curious, but I shouldn't. I don't know, I think A always kind of leads to, some kind of, like, unfortunate circumstance happening to where, like, you get put into a bad position. So I'm gonna say B is probably a better response here, just because, that's gonna take us out of the, out of the prospect of, like, having something bad happen because we were being nosy, or because we were being, because we were trying to listen into something that we shouldn't be hearing. So I'm gonna say B.
I feel that it... See?
Huh? What? I can't hear. What did she say?
That sounds great, Sodina, and for that wish to come true, we must defeat the Emperor.
Yes, and we'll do it together. We mustn't let anyone die. Don't say such a thing. No one is going to die.
You're absolutely right, Nelsha. I'm sorry. It'll be okay. We have Soshi, Musa, and Mice with us too. We can defeat the Emperor. and then we can get on with our lives.
I guess you're right. The guys will be with us. It's getting late. We should get some sleep now.
Alright. So Winna was particularly absent from that conversation, and Musa's absent, so they're probably going to be together. As we all know, Musa definitely has a crush on Winna.
So, Musa, what's up?
How beautiful. Huh? Oh, the moon. Yes, the moon is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Well, actually, it's not the moon I was talking about. Weena, I like to talk about our past.
Our past? Oh, you mean what has happened up until now? Yeah, a lot has happened. Like that time when the Langood broke and we met Marion? She was weird. And I heard a rumor about the ghost town where the Damashi live, but I never thought it really existed. We couldn't have made it this far if we didn't work together. We've come a long way. Hey, Musa! We never finished that fight! You know, when you froze up? Yeah, you know, on the road to Hatoba. What happened to you?
I was, well, you know, you were,
I was what?
Oh, nothing. I wonder how your dad's doing.
What? Why are we talking about my old man now? You're not making any sense at all. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. See you in the morning.
Weena, there's something I want to tell you when the battle is over.
Okay then. You better not die. Hey, mice. Good night.
Well, Musa kind of blew his shot there.
Mice! You were here? You didn't hear anything, did you?
Alright. Well, now I've talked to the whole team. And I guess now I need to head all the way back down. To the rooms that we're staying in. I don't know if there's going to be any new dialogue with the girls now that Weena's back. Well, if there is, I'm not able to hear it. But I am still able to explore around. I can't do anything down here because no one is currently at their stations. Probably can't date right now either. Yeah, so it just tells me about the statue. It doesn't actually let me do anything with it. Alright, well, nothing for me to do but go back and go to sleep, I guess. So it's starting to feel like the game is just about to hit the climax. So once we hit this last sacred altar, because we've gotten 3 so far, because Vice has 3 summons, but Schmidt did manage to grab one of them out from under us, so that's 4, and then this is the last 5th one. Yep, so I'm tired, so good night. Alright, well, that looks like that's going to be the end of this episode. We'll pick up on Disc 2 and the next game. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.